Hey guys, welcome back to my booth. Irfan here. Today's video is actually just an experience I've had in the past 2 weeks, and I just wanted to share with you guys what's been happening. It's been 2 weeks I've not published a video. Yesterday was supposed to be one, but I couldn't finish this video yesterday either. So I thought I'll just share with you. The thumbnail seems a little desperate, but it's not really clickbait. I'm not into all of those clickbait thumbnails. It's actually real. There has been some really big bad news for my booth. And I just wanted to get it out there so you guys at least know what's happening and why videos are not rolling out. I actually lost my laptop with all my data about 10 days ago. That is why things have almost completely stopped. There hasn't been any progress in any video so far after it happened. It's a very interesting story behind that, and that is one of the main reasons I wanted to share this video. Actually, I bought that laptop a year and a half ago, and it was an Asus gaming laptop, and before that I had upgraded from a Dell Inspiron 14 laptop, which is basically an office use laptop with 4 GB of RAM and 1 GB of graphics card, that to AMD Radeon. And when I started to make YouTube videos, I had that laptop from like 2011, and I started making YouTube videos in 2015 August. And after about a year, I realized that I really needed to upgrade my laptop because I was just making 720p videos, and I really wanted to at least bump that up to 1080p. I couldn't do that with that laptop because the video rendering would just crash a couple of times if the file would get too heavy. So I was really planning to get a new laptop, and then in GTEx, which is Dubai's local annual electronics fair, 3 months before that, I started looking for a new laptop. I did all my research, saw all the brands, Lenovo, HP, Acer, Asus. Now Asus I had really heard about, and I knew their gaming laptops were good. I just wanted a laptop for video content creation. I was not really into games, but then I heard, if you get a gaming laptop, that's more than enough to do your other jobs as well. So I started looking into those, and then finally, after a couple of months of research, I finalized on one of their model called GL553VE, which is a model from their Republic of Gamers series. And it was a really good laptop, seemed really a good laptop. It had 16 GB of RAM, 4 GB of GeForce GTX 1050 Ti graphics card, and it seemed a beast, more than enough for my operations. So I decided to make a move for it, and when GTEx April was here in 2017, I finally bought it. That was like 4,700 dirhams, that is about $1,800 roughly, I would say. Now luckily, just before buying the laptop, a friend of mine had warned me that since these laptops have IPS displays, I should check for backlight bleeding. Now when I got the laptop, I checked it in dark, and it had considerable amount of backlight bleeding. So I took it back to the store I bought it from. They're really good about it. They realized yes, it had a fault, and then they gave me a new one. I opened that up, it had the same issue too. Plus, and that one, the tracker pad was really unbalanced, and it was like moving. It was not fixed properly. They gave me another one. They sent me to another store at another half an hour's drive, and they gave me another one. Well, in that one too, they had backlight bleeding, plus one of the USB ports was also not working. Then they sent me to another one and to another one. I opened 6 laptops that day, and I was out from 12 to 12 in the night, and I really could not get one piece completely working, and that seemed to be really a faulty batch. I made kind of a big issue out of it, but I was not really that I didn't really get that frustrated, so I just made a complaint on their Facebook page. I made a complaint to the store, called up their manager called me up after seeing that Facebook post, and they offered me a solution saying that I should wait for a week when they would have the new stock in the stores, and that would be probably a working batch. So I waited a week, and they called me 1 week later, and I went to the store. They gave me a new laptop. I opened that up, that too had backlight bleeding, and one of the USB ports was not working again, and it became really frustrating because I had paid for it like 10 days ago, and I still did not have a laptop, and I was still working with my old laptop. So the Asus managers were really good about it. They offered me an amazing solution which I could have never imagined. They offered me a free upgrade to their next model, which was the GL502VM, which was 1 TB plus 256 SSD compared to 1 TB plus 128 SSD in the model which I paid for. Additionally, it had a GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card with 6 GB memory, which by the way is VR ready. So if I ever wanted to run VR applications or games on it with HTC Vive and stuff like that, it was compatible of doing that. And also it had a G-Sync screen, an IPS anti-glare GPS display. It was amazing. The laptop was one beast of a machine. It was unstoppable. Whenever I used to get working with it, I never had issues. Now the sad part was 10 days ago, I actually lost the laptop. I kept it on the trunk of my car. I was showing someone something. I was actually showing them whether their phone they had in their hand was being charged with the cable or not, whether the cable was faulty or not. So I showed that guy, yeah, the phone is charging, the cable is all right, and then I started talking to him with my back towards the laptop. We kept talking, and I just walked to the driver's seat. I sat in the car, turned the car around, and I drove away. 2 minutes later, I realized the laptop wasn't in the car, and I just like couldn't think straight. Well, I came back to that location along with my brothers. We searched the place for like 2 hours. We just went through the route. It was not even a long route. I drove for like 2 minutes. Went on it like 5-6 times, called the cops, informed the authorities, made a lost and found complaint. It's been 10 days, no luck yet. Not even sure if the laptop survived a fall from a moving car at like 40-50 kilometers per hour. That's really sad. I had all my data in it. At least 50 videos worth of raw data is gone now. Many of the common annotations which I used to put in there, like thumbnails and stuff and all that, is gone. Along with that, my other work-related data is also gone. So that was really something which put a complete stop. One, because mentally I could not get over the fact that I don't have my laptop anymore. And it was just a really bad experience, you know, personally and, you know, mentally and psychologically. It was a very difficult time, at least those 2-3 days where I was still, you know, in consistent hope that I would find it. Now someone would bring it. Maybe the, you know, cops would ring me and say, yeah, it has arrived at the police station. You can come and collect it. But yeah, it didn't happen. But alhamdulillah, it could have been worse. Things could have gone even bad. So I'm glad everything else is okay. Alhamdulillah, thanks to God. Finally, I had to move on. I got myself a new laptop, which let me show you. So this is an Asus VivoBook Pro. This is a much stylish, sleek looking laptop with almost the same hardware, not really that bad. I'm a big fan of Asus, by the way. I like it, you know, I've heard a lot about them. I've used it now, it really works well. So this is basically their sleeker, stylish looking model. But again, this has like 16 GB of RAM, 4 GB of 1050 graphics card, again NVIDIA GTX GeForce. And it has 1 TB plus 128 SSD. It has dual fans, cooling, and a smart amp for 3.2x faster, louder sound. And it's really lightweight. Battery is not that great, about 4 hours. Port selection is mediocre. But again, the hardware is pretty beefy and can run all the applications I want, like Adobe Photoshop, Camtasia Studio, my video editing software, and all the other softwares I used to do my work on. I wanted to get your opinion, by the way, if you would like me to review laptops. Now, this is not a new laptop. This is the 7th generation Intel i7 processor. Now, the 8 generations are right around the corner. Some of them have even hit the stores. The 8 generations one with 6 cores, by the way, Intel has bumped up. They have released a newer version, the i9 they have released, and additionally they have now made the i7 and i9, I think 6 cores. I'm not sure about the i5 and i3 versions, but the bigger ones are at least 6 cores, so they're definitely going to be around 40-45% faster than the previous generation. August, they're going to be full in stores. And I wanted your opinion if you would like to see me do laptop reviews. I've never done one before. Usually when I see laptop reviews, people do it, they at least show 1 or 2 gaming titles, at least the major ones like Overwatch, nowadays PUBG and Fortnite. I don't know if I should get into it. If you would like to see me do laptop reviews, maybe I can start with this one. As I said, this is not a new one, but I just want to give it a try if you guys would be interested in watching that. If that works good, you know, later on maybe I can do it with more models. So that is one more thing which I wanted to share with you. Moving on, so for the next couple of weeks I'm really tied up with a lot of stuff to review, so you will be seeing regular videos coming out, inshallah. The thing immediately in mind is tomorrow Infinix is having a new launch. You remember me reviewing this phone from Infinix. This is the Infinix 05, which I reviewed in November 2017 when they had their global launch. One of the best phones I've used in Android. I mean, I really cannot explain how much load is there in this phone. There are more than 100 apps in this phone which are being played every day, but this does not give up. So tomorrow they're launching their Infinix Note 5, which is their latest model, and I've not seen any images, to be honest, of the phone, but they're saying it's going to be a bezel-less phone again, going with the usual trend like everyone else, with a dual camera. So I'm gonna know tomorrow exactly what it is. It is a bloggers exclusive launch at Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, and I'm going to be attending it with another friend of mine, and I'm going to be posting live updates from there as well on Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. I've been active on there for the past couple of months. It's at MiiBooth, and you can check it out. You can follow me. I put all sorts of in-between stuff and behind the scenes, and when I'm just about to release a video, I'll just post a couple of posts before that or after that, to follow up. And this is one thing. And then the next thing is I have about, I don't know, 3 packages here, 3 more arriving, so I'm just waiting for them to come so I can do a big unboxing video. This, by the way, is the Redmi Note 5, so I'm really excited to open up this one as well and review it, but I'm just waiting for the others to arrive so I can do an initial unboxing video. And then of course for this one I will be doing a full review video as well in the next week. As for now, this week is going to be packed with Infinix and unboxing. So tomorrow, once I get my hands on the Infinix Note 5, first I'll be making a hands-on video right there from the launch itself. The rest of days of this week I'll be utilizing in testing the phone and shooting the review. So Friday my usual video will be out, hopefully with the Infinix Note 5, and the next week hopefully will be the Redmi Note 5. So that is pretty much it for now. Thanks a lot for listening to me. I just wanted to get this video out to let you know what's happening, to keep in the loop, because 2 weeks there was no video. Even this week, I mean, if I had not made this video, there would be no video either. I would just have to wait for the Infinix. So I just wanted to get things out there to keep the ball rolling, because I don't really want people to think the channel is dead, no more videos coming out. I don't like to lose consistency. I did it once before. I was lazy and I lost consistency back in 2016 when I had newly started the channel. There was no video coming out for like 4 weeks at a time. I really do not want to go back there. In fact, I want to make more than 1 video in a week, but it's really tied up. It's not really that easy. Making a video really takes a lot of time. So I'm trying my best. Hopefully the next couple of weeks would be busy. So that's it. Thanks a lot for listening to me, and I will see you with a brand new video in this week. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instructables, and Instagram as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click on the subscribe button somewhere around here on the screen to subscribe. And if you want to watch a previous video of mine, you can click on the thumbnail. If you want to watch a video which the internet wants you to watch, you can click on the lower thumbnail. And I will see you all with a brand new video later. Goodbye.